Europe is today facing external challenges in its borders and in international security and peace, but also internal challenges to its cohesion, its economic prosperity, and the resilience of its democracy. That is why we're very proud here at IE, through our Global Policy Center, to be partnering with the Fred Ebert Stiftung and CIDOB in convening this dialogue on the global presence and global footprint of Europe moving forward. This is what academic institutions are meant to do, to convene very diverse communities of researchers, of think tankers, of people in government and in other sectors to discuss these matters and put forward proposals for the future of Europe. So it's wonderful to be here and to be able to share this work with all of you.
One of the key conversations that we have had in the first debate was enlargement and the reform of the European Union, so it can get ready for facing these challenges. The second debate centered very much on the European Parliament elections and its institutional consequences. And the third debate that we have celebrated here today is centering on the EU's role in the world.
Well, the European Union has been in the past facing events that were not foreseeable or were not foreseen by experts and by politicians. And it started to equip themselves with tools that could allow better planning, better foresight for this. How to transform this expertise that has been built up in the past few years into a generalized culture of preparedness.
The new institutional setup needs to also take into account the security concerns of all Europeans and not focus only on one dimension of security which comes from the East, but also incorporate the southern dimension. And this needs to be the case for the High Representative, needs to be the case for the commissioners in charge of external action, and that will make Europe really a security and a foreign policy actor.
We have known a lot of these for a long time, but the key question now is, are we going to implement them? Are we actually going to do it? And the best way we can interact with the rest of the world is if we become stronger, and that way we can also offer more to potential partners.
So on the one hand, foreign policy issues or international political issues march into the domestic agenda, into the electoral policies. They do cause polarization because of the strategies adopted by the political parties, but the political parties are not necessarily seeking foreign policy solutions.
So here we are discussing the EU's role in the world with a very broad lens when it comes to security and defense, when it comes to competitiveness, but when it comes to also rule of law, internal cohesion, and EU's role as an act that spreads democracy in the world.